I was going into Act Together, my life wasn't very good. I didn't have places to sleep sometimes. I was abused, neglected. Pretty much everything in the book. There was a blizzard one year. We would have to stay outside in the cold, basically have to survive, just basically on our own.
Raley was 15 years old and essentially living outside. He told us that for punishment, he and his brother would be locked out of the house in the middle of winter and would have to go underneath the porch of the trailer and cuddle up to have some type of warmth and protection from the elements. And you hear stories like that and you just cringe because no human being should be treated that way, let alone a child. Raley described some pretty severe and cruel punishments that he would endure and take the brunt of to protect his brother.
Me and my brother were like a shield and a sword. It's a perfect analogy. I'd usually fight off the threats and my brother would endure them. They were always going for him, gunning for him, and I was a fighter.
When Levon got the call about Raley at Act Together, they were describing some pretty concerning behaviors. And when a child is in a state of crisis or survival mode, which Raley was in, there can be some unpredictable and troubling behaviors. We didn't know what kind of kid was going to walk through that door or how he would respond to us, but we knew that he needed help and deserved a chance.
I first met Raley Christmas break 2018 when he came to Act Together where I was working. He is very open about the abuse that he experienced with his family members. He has, gone through a lot of traumatic situations. He ran away. He was bullied.
Act Together was very surreal. It felt like it wasn't real. Finally had a bed, somewhere to sleep, somewhere to feel safe.
He was very playful. He liked to play games, play basketball a lot outside. And he was kind of bossy with the other kids.
Yeah, he felt like they cared. It was the first time I felt safe. And what it felt like my whole life. And they really took care of you.
Raley was given a safe and supportive place to live with caring adults like Levon and Reuben, and he thrived. We didn't see those concerning behaviors that was on his referral form. We saw a child who needed support and in the right environment began to flourish. Act Together connected Raley with a variety of resources, including a longer-term housing program, because Act Together is just temporary shelter, so he needed another option. Fast forward, years later, Raley reaches back out to us for help. He's interested in our HEARTH Transitional Living Program, which houses youth 18 to 21. We call it TLP for short. The program he was in was just not the right fit for him. It wasn't in his home community, and it wasn't addressing the pretty significant mental health needs and trauma that was still haunting Raley. Raley came back to Youth Focus, and guess who greeted him on move-in day because they now worked at TLP? The two people that helped him pick up the pieces and escape from the traumatic and abusive situation with his family, Levon and Reuben. And we believe that that connection helped him hit the ground running when he started in the program.
Well, I do case management with him once a week to help him reach his goals, which he's doing a wonderful job. And that would be to find employment, save money, and he's doing both. And he is very motivated to be an adult and live on his own. That's his next goal.
I take him to work every day, so we have more conversations that way. It's kind of different from just being around here in the apartments and the office. I think he's able to be free. Plus, he's been involved in counseling while he's here, so he's expressing a lot of things he's going through. we have those kind of conversations. And then around here, I do the coaching, which is basically supporting whatever goals he has set for himself while he's here. But since he's been here, he just set himself apart to do what he's supposed to do. And he's proven it works.
I'm a lift truck operator, and the program helped me get certified. It's a simple job, but I like it. It fits me, helping me get to the goals I wanted to be in life. And we're still working on it.
My first impressions of Raley were that he's strong. He's really strong, he's really resilient. He shared with me some of his past histories and things that he had been through. And then also he was ready to kind of tackle some of the trauma histories and experiences that he had encountered. It is so important for youth like Raley to have this opportunity, to be able to utilize therapeutic treatment alongside the other supports they receive in order to get on that road to healing. And because of that work that Raley did during counseling, he was able to find a completely different outlook. Most people would be struggling major with those things. He has been able to come through it and meet it on the other side and still be so resilient and successful.
The Raley before Youth Focus was a hothead and didn't know how to manage his emotions, always snapped on people. And the Raley after Youth Focus is calm, knows how to control his emotions, and knows how to be a better person. I gotta thank TLP for that. Youth Focus wasn't here, TLP wasn't here, I would be homeless on the streets. I wouldn't be where I am today. I wouldn't have a successful job, I wouldn't be certified, I wouldn't have gotten through my problems.